Hi guys, it's Steph here and I'm back to do my December TBR. I have quite an ambitious TBR this month because I want to get through some books, particularly finishing off a couple of series. As usual, I don't look too much into what the books are about before I start reading them, so bear that in mind as I give very, very brief summaries. I will pop all the links to these books down below on Goodreads so you can check out the summaries if that is what you're curious about. But yes, let's get into it. The first book that I want to finish this month is The Fifth Avenue Artist Society by Joy Calloway. This was sent to me by Alan Nunwin for review, and it is a YA historical book set in 1891, and it follows Ginny Lofton as she pursues her dream to become a writer. And I started this last month, didn't finish it, so I'm going to get it done this month. Next up, I am determined to finish the Lunar Chronicles, so I'm going to be reading Fairest. I'm going to be reading Winter, and I'm going to be reading Stars Above. I really want to get this series done before the end of the year, and then call that series quits. So for those of you who aren't aware, these are part of the Lunar Chronicles by Marissa Meyer. Fairest is the novella about Queen Lavanna. Winter is the final book in the series. Stars Above are the sequel novellas following the adventures of the characters after the events of Winter. Marissa Meyer's writing is quite quick and easy for me to read, so I cannot wait to get through these. Next up this month, I'm planning to get through a whole lot of Star Wars books because Star Wars is coming out at the end of the month and I want to be in a Star Wars mood. So the first book I'm going to read is Star Wars Catalyst, a Rogue One novel, which it takes place before the anthology film Rogue One, so must read this one this month. Then I want to get into Star Wars Aftermath by Jack Wendig, which takes place after the end of the sixth film, so Return of the Jedi, and I don't know what it's about, but I want to read it. I also have the sequel, Star Wars Aftermath Life Debt, also by Chuck Wendig, which obviously takes place after the first one, and basically I'm going to be marathoning series this month, so why not read this one at the same time. And the last Star Wars book I want to read this month is Star Wars Bloodline by Claudia Gray, which is a look at Senator Leia Organa, and that's about all I know about it, and I want to read it. For those of you who aren't familiar, I love Star Wars books. I have a whole collection of the Expanded Universe books on my bookshelf. I'm sort of a tiny bit devastated that this series has now been sort of rebooted, but I love those books, and you'll probably see a few of them next year on my reread TBR. The next book I want to get through this month is Heartless by Marissa Meyer. This came in my YA Chronicles box last month, and I really want to read it. This is a retelling of the Queen of Hearts story, but it is her history before she becomes the Queen of Hearts, as we know her in Alice in Wonderland. I also have Radiance by Catherine Evan Valente, which came in my Dragon's Hoard box for last month. This is a science fiction book set in space following the disappearance of a critically acclaimed documentarian, and yes, I'm very curious to get into this one. I love the book cover. I'm very, very curious about the story, and it has some quite good reviews, so looking forward to this one. Next, I want to read The Guernsey Literary and Potato Peel Pie Society by Marianne Schaefer and Anne Barrows. This book was gifted to me by a friend. It was her favourite book and she wanted me to read it, so I'm going to try and get through this month. I know literally nothing about this book. And the last book that I want to read this month is Crooked Kingdom by Leigh Bardugo, which is the second book in the Six of Crows duology, and I have had this book since it came out and I have still not read it. And everyone everywhere is raving about it, and I feel like I should finish this book before the end of the year. And then I will have finished all of Leigh Bardugo's books, and I will be happy. So this month is all about finishing up series that I have started this year, that I have extra books too. If you have read any of these books, please let me know down below what you thought of them. I hope that wherever you are in the world, you're having a wonderful day, and I'll catch you guys in my next video. Thanks for watching. Bye!